w, a, o, sh. There are no verbs here. There are no nouns, no punctuation, and absolutely zero grammatical structure. If you try to read it as a sentence, it completely falls apart. Yet this string of text is the exact official auto-generated YouTube transcript for a globally popular video with millions of views. That video belongs to the 3D animated slapstick series Oscar's Oasis. On screen, you have incredibly fluid, frantic physical action. In the back-end text, you get static, broken gibberish like L, SL, W, Y, and SPI. Looking exclusively at the text leaves you blind to the actual narrative. Our traditional reliance on written dialogue to understand storytelling breaks down entirely when applied to pure physical animation. Oscar's Oasis operates entirely within the cinematic legacy of classic silent film. It relies on the exact same physical comedy mechanics, pioneered by Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin. Instead of talking, the characters use kinetic dialogue. Kinetic dialogue is a storytelling technique where exaggerated physics, momentum, and body mechanics completely replace spoken exposition. Specific physical actions map directly to standard narrative beats. A high-speed chase functions exactly like an argument. Setting a physical trap works as a deliberate lie to another character. In pure slapstick, the character's body serves as the voice box. Traditional screenwriting is obsolete here. This creates a direct collision between nonverbal art forms and modern AI transcription tools. Look at the most bizarre strings from our source material: p, w, ow, sh, and sp. This chart shows a continuous audio waveform mapping out a multi-layered physical crash. The algorithm is listening to Foley art, which is the reproduction of everyday sound effects added in post-production, and it is actively hallucinating letters, trying to force human language onto a falling anvil. AI models are strictly programmed to locate human syntax. When faced with object collisions or sudden micro-vocalizations, the system completely misreads the narrative weight of the noise, fracturing into disjointed letters. Even when the algorithm occasionally grabs an intelligible word from the audio, like hold up or get out, those aren't lines of conversation. They are instinctive, primal human exclamations, executed specifically to signal a rapid shift in physical momentum. The chaotic transcript reveals the strict limitations of text-based technology to process pure physical expression. Those isolated micro-vocalizations, the quick yas and heys, operate as distinct pieces of musical percussion. A master animator drops a short grunt into the sound mix with the exact same intention a composer uses to place a cymbal crash. This auditory punctuation dictates the strict pacing of the comedic gag. It signals the initial tension, holds the pause, and lands the punchline. The audio track of a slapstick cartoon acts as a highly structured mathematical musical score, disguised as character reactions. Let's return to that initial block of broken text. The chaotic source text morphs into musical notation along a rhythmic timeline. Stop reading it as a broken screenplay. Read it as sheet music. The sequence hey, hey, duh charts the buildup of physical tension. Hold up provides the precise pause right before the release. This exact mathematical precision forms an invisible framework, allowing the comedy to function flawlessly without a single line of exposition to explain the joke. The algorithm logged nonsense. The animators actually laid down a precise blueprint for structural pacing. Removing formal language entirely obliterates all cultural and linguistic barriers. Physical comedy bypasses the rational language processing centers of the brain. It taps directly into universal primal human psychology and our shared instinctual reactions to surprise. Because of this psychological bypass, a perfectly timed physical gag requires zero localization to be understood across 190 different countries simultaneously. The absolute most effective way to communicate a truly universal story is to stop relying on words entirely.